Alrighty, I'm back. See how we can influence this guy. God damn it, sucks. Thought this was gonna be a little bit easier, but it's not. I would influence him to move it under the table. It's certainly not that. What are these two unlocked ones, though? What the hell is that? Signs of a struggle. Well, I didn't know about that before. My confrontation with the killer led to a vicious fight. See, I gotta watch out, man, because you don't know what the hell you could find. Come on. Obscured photos. Okay. We almost in there. Oh, of course. Getting those photos off the table. Okay. That was pretty dumb of me, but sucks.
Should get this photo to Rex for that Amber Alert.
Photos of witness collected as evidence. Can I find info on where she went in?
Man, we gotta find these tenants. If they're still alive.
You can receive psychic flashes from certain objects by pinpointing sounds denoting the strongest psychic energy. Okay. Fuck me. Not mother. Self. What the fuck? It's not even her. Not even her either. Priest then. Oh, I'm dumb as fuck.
Father, do you have anywhere that I could stay just for a little
Oh,
while?
of course, dear. The church is always here to help.
Alright, so we found all the clues, and in the end, I am a dumbass for doing that. And I was doing pretty good for the most part and staying clean for all these cases, but I missed 3 of them. Or not, I didn't miss, but, you know.
Man, we gotta find these tenants. If they're still alive.
Failed 3 times, but that's fine. And I guess that's it. Conclude investigation.
Out the window. Gunned me down in the street and you didn't even check for witnesses? Like you're untouchable. That girl is my only lead. I need to find her.
Cool. Alright, so I did that, but let's go downstairs to find more clues about, that other chick. Could have done a little bit better with that one, but shit happens. But for the most part, I think I did pretty well. Keep going downstairs, keep going. Alright, so we're back at the first floor.
Honey, they can probably hear you talking through the ceiling.
I hope they do.
Hope he doesn't ask any questions. He'll know I've tuned him out. Gus needs some friends. Someone else who can listen to him yammer.
I know that upsets you, dear.
Alright, start again from here. Whoa, shit. No, not yet.
Hey,
Shit. You trying to give me another heart attack?
no, I just...
It was
think I had this
rhetorical,
altercation
for
already.
God's sake. Come on, don't look so lost. Take a look around or something. You know, spy a little. It's not like anyone's gonna stop you.
I'm
Still
sure
found
you
2
saw
out of
the
5
whole thing,
clues.
and that makes you special. Always looking out the windows. Picking your nose in everyone else's business.
I did see it, and I'm gonna have nightmares.
I think we've got enough time. Stop talking. I'm trying to watch a show you.
I know for sure I'm gonna find out a clue just from doing this interaction alone. Aha, what about this? Inspect, they had gardening tools, so they had to have done something. Shovels, gloves, a fertilizer, hobby, or homicide. So it looked like they had somewhat of a part with this. Methinks. Where did I find that girl at? In here I did. Then I gotta find out where the last one of these canisters are at too. Talk to it. Yeah, I could.
I really hope you find something.
Well, finding more and more stuff. Be right back, guys. Gotta go piss real quick. And a reminder that my internet is still out. Guys, very interesting so far, I must say. Shit, trying to get myself adjusted in my seat again. Has to be something here that would indicate something. Fuck my life. Let's try this. Fuck! God damn it. Start from last checkpoint.
This is Monica Chase in Salem, where a grisly murder has the town in the grip of panic. This normally sleepy but historical town has run into quite a spree of violence.
Yeah, I'm not fucking doing that shit.
Okay, folks. I need you to keep your distance.
Back downstairs again. It might be that locked clue, but I'm not really sure. And my internet's down, so I really have nothing that could help me look anything up. If that's even possible. Oh. No, I can't. I thought I was able to do something with that, but I guess not.
Honey, they can probably hear you talking through
These guys don't know anything.
I'm sure you
2
saw
out of
the
5
whole thing, and
clues.
that makes you special. Always looking out the window, sticking your nose in
Inspect.
everyone else's business.
Gardening tools. Oh my god, if it's that, I'm gonna bang myself against my desk. Like, bang my head in. Let's give it a shot. Oh, wait. No, wait. Let's just do this real quick. Okay. I just need 2 more clues. Fuck it. One more for this bitch. And I'm sure I'm gonna get it from that guy when he answers that one. Aha, okay.
Some peace and quiet. All her parties. How can anyone sleep through music blasting like that? I think she was on drugs. Walter was so tired he could barely stay awake for the 5 miles it took to drive to Smithwick Quarry. I couldn't believe he was able to find a pair of lock cutters that late at night. At least the music has stopped. Now we can finally sleep.
Old woman's secret. Looks like the old man had something to do with the girl's murder, but why drive all the way to Smithwick Quarry? It looks like the old guy did something. So it's gonna be this right here, for sure. Aha. It's gonna be the last one. Oh, fucking A. Fucking A. Come on.
Maybe if I stopped bringing him snacks, he might look around the room to see if I was still here.
I was on the right track. God damn it. So what? The fuck?
That
Okay.
girl collapsed like paper when Grace hit her. I still can't believe she died. It happened so fast. I've never seen Grace so crazy before. It must have been the lack of sleep.
Oh,
God, it's all over.
shit.
I can finally watch TV in peace.
So Grace was the one who killed her. And then he went to Smithwick Quarry to dispose of the body. Now I can piece everything together. Okay. That was pretty dumb of me to do that. Now it all makes sense.
Looks like Grace couldn't take the girls partying anymore, so she killed her and roped her husband into helping dump the body at Smithwick Quarry. I should get back and let her know.
Okay. Not bad. At least we solved that case.
Turns out, the reason you can't find your body is because it's not in the building. It's at Smithwick Quarry, about 5 miles out of town.
Oh. Well, why'd they do it?
The parties were keeping them awake at night. They finally got too tired and snapped.
I thought they were just being unreasonable. I didn't know they would do this. Thanks for your help. You have no idea how big a relief it is just knowing.
No problem.
You know, I never really liked cops. And they were always giving me shit, telling me how I was messing up my life. We never saw eye to eye on things. But you really came through for me. Probably should have listened to what they were trying to tell me. Maybe then things wouldn't have ended up like this. Thanks again.
Ah, now she's able to walk across the bridge. Excellent. And the unfortunate thing is, these fucking old people aren't gonna get arrested because, you know, I can't tell the cops.
This is Monica.
So that murder is gonna go unsolved. At least I know there's gonna be some clues I have to get just from possessing people. At least I learned that for the most part. This game is very interesting though. I'm enjoying myself a lot just from playing this. Gotta find that last water canister bullshit. Which really shouldn't be that hard to find in the first place.
All right, boys. Place your bets and hope your luck improves. It ain't about luck, Everine. You got that right, buddy. You might want to remember that when you're looking at your sorry track record. Well, there's always some element of chance.
Maybe you'll teach us some tricks, eh?
Then I could...
I'd probably say this is the most entertaining release this year so far, I would say. Intriguing. Can't go that way. How much you want to bet I can use that TV to distract that demon? Or I could have used it to distract the demon. Same with this one.
This is by far the worst birthday party ever.
For those of you guys wondering why am I still here, I'm trying to figure out where the last canister is so I can unlock that one mission / quest thing. I ain't finding anything right now. Candle. Gonna go back downstairs one more time. Has to be somewhere, dude.
Cards are gonna buy
No burn, baby, no burn.
Just once, I'd like to have a nice phone conversation with an adult without interruption.
Mommy, Mommy!
I can't talk to this guy again. Well, it has to be here somewhere. Alright, let's go back down the stairs again.
I'm sure you saw the whole thing, and that makes you special. Always looking out the window, sticking your nose.
Pool room. Oh, I forgot to. I wanted to get back in this room too, and I forgot. All right, let's do it.
I still remember seeing the ad for the Regal Apartments in the paper. It's easy for people to look at it and see a dingy, run-down shithole. But me? I saw a place with history and character. I saw a place full of artistic inspiration. Before I knew it, I was the official tenant of apartment 3A. Looking back on it, I wish I had never even unpacked. My new apartment turned out to have more character than I had anticipated. The carpets were occasionally soggy, the pipes were rusty, and I could hear the tenant below me banging against the walls and screaming at the top of his lungs. Sure, there were other problems with the place, but they just added to its charm. They were things I could live with. What I couldn't live with was showering in brown water, mysterious leaks molding the carpet, and obnoxious neighbors. I called the plumber, who arrived just as I was about to have a word with the people downstairs. When I showed him the wet spots on the carpet, he scratched his head and explained that nothing was leaking, and that the reason for the wet spots was most likely due to me spilling something and not realizing it. Did this guy take me for an idiot? I never spilled a thing. He apologized and said that without a leak, there's nothing he could do, so he moved on to the shower. Thankfully, the water had no trouble turning brown. He thought it could be an issue with a rusty boiler and went to check it out. I took the opportunity to address the tenants below. I knocked on the door, but no one answered. In fact, I couldn't hear anything at all. I tried the door, expecting it to be locked, but it just swung open. I was shocked to find it completely empty. That's when wet footprints began to appear on the floor. They were headed right for me. Just then I could hear the plumber scream from the boiler room downstairs. By the time I ran down there, he was long gone, but he had discovered the source of the brown water. Packed into the old rusty boiler was a bloated, decomposing corpse. The police are still investigating the homicide, and the landlord has promised to renovate the boiler room. However, despite his efforts, 3A is back on the market, and I doubt I'll ever feel clean again.
Interesting. Alright, so I can actually leave this place, feeling comfortable now, so let's get right to it. This was the laundry room, so, okay. Like that nice collectible there.
My best bet is to go out the window in that top floor apartment like the girl
God
did.
damn it. Come on, game. Well, there's a very interesting story about boilers, at least. Canisters. Let's go out.
I know it won't kill me, but I still hate heights.
Oh shit. Find the witness. The witness is my only lead. I need to find her. The church is my best bet. That's what I was gonna say as well. Review my life. Okay.
The day everything died for me.
Whoa. Thinking about it is so surreal. I instantly have an out-of-body experience every time seeing myself at that moment. After she tried to break up an argument between two men on the street, two strangers to her, one of which would stab her for no reason at all. She died for trying to help, and the asshole got away. If I had arrived to meet her just 1 minute earlier, my life would have been different, better, and she wouldn't have been gone. That's such a fucking... Dude, that guy, whoever did that shit was a fucking asshole. Harassed by Baxter. Rough day at work for my man. It took a while for him to be able to talk about it. But this Baxter fellow seems to be completely hostile towards Ronan. There's nothing he can do about it. It's a mystery why there's so much animosity. Roman has never done anything to offend him, but Baxter decided what kind of person Ronan was, and there's no convincing him otherwise. You can't teach some people. That's true. Can't teach people at all, or some people for that matter. They're always gonna be a bunch of bitches for no reason.
Face it, Baxter hated the guy. I think the hate was pretty mutual. Ronan was a little rough around the edges. But Baxter, he isn't exactly Mr. Cuddly.
Yeah, but you don't think he'd... I mean, a fellow cop. Or anybody.
In this job, I'm surprised less every day about what people are really capable of.
Mutual animosity. Cops wonder if Baxter hated Ronan enough to kill him. I'm sure there was some type of jealousy. Some type of jealousy between them. Not between them, but Baxter and Ronan. No. I'm sure Baxter was jealous of Ronan. being a former criminal, but being a good detective as well, I believe. That's what I think anyway. That's just my theory. Who knows if it's true or not. Heading towards where we need to be. Don't tell me there's freaking... No, there isn't. Not that I've seen. It's one way getting to a place where you can't go. About my killer, G. Soderbergh family photo. She had so much potential. This is a terrible shock, especially now. She had been accepted to Smith College and was all prepared for the move. So it looked like the Bell killer probably murdered that person or someone who was related to that person. Kind of like that. You can use this as a way to hide from the demon, but you can also use that as a way to get more collectibles. That's pretty cool. I don't see any of them around, so.
I'd accuse my boss of witchcraft in a heartbeat.
Yeah, tell him that freaking 300 years ago or 400 years ago, and that bitch's ass would be hanged. Hung in the gallows.
Listen, I don't know if there's anything I can do, but it looks like you could use some help.
I don't know how I got here, or even where here is. I can't remember what happened to me. Why am I like this?
I'm sorry to tell you, kid. But if you're here, it means you're dead.
I knew it.
Look, I'm in a similar situation. Now, I used to be a detective. Let me take a look around and see if I can find anything that will help you make sense of all this.
I don't even know where you'd start.
Is there anything you remember? It doesn't matter how small. Sometimes the tiniest detail is all it takes.
I remember lots of people. And this rowboat. Everyone was scared. And I keep seeing the name Monahansit.
That's a start. Let me see what I can do.
Alright, Nito, a new side quest. Witness view of eyes, Witness only saw the suspect's face briefly. Much of face obscured, but suspect appeared to be white male with blue eyes.
Looks like a memorial of some kind. I'll bet people left more than just this around here. Finding that stuff could help piece things together.
Picture of the survivors of the Monahansit steamer wreck. So she might have died in a wreck. maybe.
This is her obituary. She died when her rowboat capsized and sank. Her body was never recovered. What was she doing on her boat?
The girl's obituary. It says she was in a rowboat returning to the sinking Mona Hansen right before she drowned. Look, there's some kind of loving tribute left here. I wonder if it has to do with anything with the girl. Mona Hansen doesn't look like she remembers much. I wonder what the name Mona Hansen refers to. So it looks like the Mona Hansen was a steamboat that crashed. Or... Correct, so it's one clue. There might be another clue around. Actually, no. Shit on a fucking stick. This is probably it, though. So I gotta find the last clue here to get all those. This is probably the last clue I need. Candles. Bunch of candles were left here over the years. Most of them look like prayer candles. But I don't think that's the thing I need to prove.
There's a note. You will be deeply missed. You are a hero to us all. Huh. Hero to us all. Looks like more than one person owes her their lives.
So I found all the clues I need. So, bouquet of flowers. So that's it.
Mona Hansen went down. She wasn't a victim. She was a hero. She saved a lot of people before her rowboat sank. She needs to know how much she meant to them.
So she was a hero. So she died trying to save people on the steamboat that crashed or sank.
Did you find anything?
That name you remember, the Mona Hansen? Turns out it was a steamer ship that sank right outside of Salem Harbor. If it weren't for you, a lot of people would have died. You're a hero.
If I saved everyone, then how did I die?
No, you didn't save everyone, but you were trying to. Your rowboat capsized.
I can't swim, so I must have drowned.
I'm sorry.
No, don't be. Thanks to you, instead of fear and sadness, I feel pride. If it weren't for you, I would never have known. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Nice.
I'm glad I could help.
Oh, that's very nice. That was a little bit easier than the previous one I did. That's pretty nice how you can know, like kind of seemed like, oh, she got killed by somebody, but no, she died trying to save everybody. Which I think is pretty neat. Yeah, I was just here. The demon will probably show up here soon. Another collectible. That car tattoo. I'd even have to ask about the car stealing tattoo. I hate it. It's gorish, crude, and common. He can sense my disapproval, but I suppose it's too late. All tattoos came with the danger of regret. So you learn more, a little bit more about Julie as we go on here. Yes, collect. 15 more to uncover the story. Okay, so similar to the boiler room stuff. It's gas canisters now. Interesting. Okay. Probably go on a little bit more before I crash down here. God. Alright, so I'm not gonna go on this church just yet. Oh, wait. Oh, shit, I almost fell in the water. The hell is that? Review of my life. So that's when they did that double selfie.
No one made me smile like you did, Jules.
Picture at the beach. Oops. Son of a bitch. Every time Roman says Lillian, I don't know if he's talking about his mother or his gun. It complicates things that the gun was a gift from his mother, and then he named it after her. Normal couples don't deal with stuff like this. Damn, another one, jeez. Day at the beach. The pictures we took at the beach came out surprisingly well, considering it was almost dark. The one I got of Roman just as the sun was setting was brilliant. It wasn't much for catching Roman's features, but my, what a stillette. That man cuts. God, so laid out, I'm freaking tired. He makes everything around him look good. Salem can use that shot to sell itself as a beach resort. Another glow thing here. Pirate history plaque. The spot overlooks the flavored, flavored really? Overlooks the favored launching point of many privateers who operated with tacit permission of the Continental Navy during the Revolutionary War. Salem was the primary harbor for heavily armed and fast-moving ships that would attack Royal Navy ships as they attempted to apply pressure to the neighboring port of Boston Harbor. Okay. It's pretty cool. I really like these collectibles. I mean, no offense to Salem, but this place looks like shit. But, you know. It is what it is. Can't say the place or the state I live in looks the best either, but you know. Alrighty, but for the most part, ladies and gentlemen, this is Mike Villa signing off. Once again, hope you all had a fantastic time watching me play this game, Murdered Soul Suspect, for the Xbox One. Reviewers have said a lot of shit about this game. I enjoy it. I honestly don't think it's as bad as what some people may say, being a 5.5 out of 10. I would say it's honestly at least a 7 or an 8 for the most part. For anyone that's intrigued, like in a mystery, thriller, you know, detective type stuff, like type stories, you'll like this game a lot. And I like this game quite a lot too. Like I paid $45 for this game because one, I pre-ordered, and then two, I have the Reward Zone Gamer unlocked thing with Best Buy, so I got this game pretty cheap for the most part. I would say it's better than GameStop, much better than GameStop actually. For $120 for 2 years, you get you know, that membership, and for the next 2 years you get 20% off all your new releases. So yeah, instead of paying $60, I paid $45 for this game, and I'm having a blast with it so far. So I would say for $45, it's worth my money so far. There is some collectibles you can get in this game, and there's some side stuff that is pretty interesting on what you can do. But yeah, this might actually be the first game I'll do a review on, because, you know, just from the reviews I've seen online, I don't know, I feel like I should get my own input on what this game's all about. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, Vita signing off. Have a fantastic night. And a reminder that my internet is still out because Comcast Xfinity sucks major dick. And peace out. Goodbye.